はい、お願いします。And rolls, okay. So I want to thank very much Sensei Yasuitu with Aikido Tekkojuku from Boston for allowing me to do this video for their Zoom 15th anniversary seminar. I want to also thank Keiyazawa also for allowing me to be part of this, and also my very good friend Greg O'Connor Sensei for allowing me also. So my presentation is going to be about how can you continue practicing during these hard times of COVID. So this will be COVID Aikido practice. And as you can tell, we all have masks on. We practice like this full time. We opened up in September. And my protocol at the dojo here is we check your temperature at the door, masks around full time. I hope you like my mask. And we wash our hands at the beginning of class. We take the temp. We maintain COVID distance. And also, we end up going out the same way. We wash our hands on the way out, and we temp you on the way out, and only one person stays afterwards to actually practice, clean the mats, okay? So, let me do my introduction in reference to how we practice Aikido during COVID. Hey! So, I want to first give kudos to Sensei Gus Ramos from the chief instructor of Miami Aikido. He came up with the idea with these padded eskrima sticks. The concept of the padded eskrima sticks is that it automatically creates proper distance with your partner, so you never get close. So at the beginning I was a little skeptical, but if you do Aikido the right way pretty much, and you connect to your partner, well, this is just an extension of your wrist. So that's what we've been doing. So to give you an example how it's kind of like the same, I'll first start off with the Jo. So in Jo defense, he grabs on, switch back, he grabs on, and I want to do pretty much Ikkyo with his back hand. So I come up, I step off the line, I make my circle, I come through, I do my skeet, and he takes his ukemi. Well, pretty much the same taisabaki we're going to do with the eskrima sticks, thinking of the weapon and doing cross hand ai hamnidori ikkyo. So again, before each session, and the guys have it here all the time, follow me here. We have our sprays in class. We're constantly spraying all of our equipment and or our hands throughout the whole class. Maybe a little extra protective, but we're all very confident. We're very happy about the protocols we've put in place at our facility. So now how to do cross hand ikkyo. So I put my thumb down. Think of him grabbing my wrist. He grabs. I have to be connected to him. So I draw him a little bit and I turn my hand. Now, the feet have to move. So as I do that, as I slide off, I turn off the line, and that creates him going forward and losing his balance on his open side. Right? Then consider this the Jo, and I have to ski, so I aim towards his armpit to maintain my distance. So you can see we have COVID distance here, my eye. And there I project forward. I don't push. I think of just like the Jo, and I project forward. Okay? So again, let's turn to the other side. So as I connect and I draw, he comes with me. I can't lift it here, because you can even see if I try to do that, it's going to bend. So I make sure my thumb is down right here. As I slide back, I extend them. My foot goes to the outside. I think of cutting, and I go through. So the guys are going to come together in a line, and we're going to do one good line of this. Hey. We can get our Aikido practice off, maintain good Mayai, and good practice. This would be Aidori Ikkyo. I do have equipment on, so hopefully my mic will stay on. Switch. So we have our kozushi, right? Everybody knows that is our balance point. So over here somewhere is his kozushi on that side, where I can maybe get to that by doing this one. Or his kozushi is there. So because of this connection, I can't go through him. I have to make sure that I find the front kozushi to get him off balance so I could go through. If you do this with a good connection, you flow through everything. There's no conflict. At any time that I try to go through, I get stuck. I can't do that one. So you have to find a spot where you can connect to make something work. So just consider your other hand now, which is the tip of this, as your utemi. Something we don't use, but now you have somewhere to go through a temi. So to show you an example of, as we do this, an atemi point right here, the leg. It's like that, I don't get kicked. Then I come down here, then I go through. So again, these are padded eskrima sticks, right? Let's continue. Hey. Let's get everybody through the line at least once. Now we'll introduce Shihonage. Jonathan, onegaishimasu. So Shihonage, we're going to go thumb up. All right? Same concept. I use my center to get them off balance as I move. Now, as you're practicing with these, if you squeeze these too hard to control, you'll see the print on it. Okay? You shouldn't have that. You should connect with these just like as if you're grabbing a baby or something, and keep it smooth. And it has a little connection suction to it. So it shouldn't be a solid grip. It should be nice and soft. And that's how you roll if they're connected to you in your elbow. So as he's here, okay, I turn. Have a temi. I make sure that I am on the outside of him for ura, shihonagi ura. I maintain a solid connection through the eskrima stick. As I go through, since I have this, I'll use this as an atemi. I have an atemi here before I came in, but now I come underneath to make sure he defends himself. Now I turn, and now I think kesa cut on the attack. As I come in for the kesa cut, that's where he takes his ukemi. So let's look at the connection part. As you can tell, he's connected to me. Atemi, atemi, atemi. Come around, kesa cut, all the way through. So he's being a good uke, of course. That's what we're supposed to do. But if in fact he wasn't moving, I could hit all the way along the way here. Okay? And there is compliancy. So you're getting your martial awareness and your points of atemi. Right? Hey, shihonage. With the eskrima sticks, we're allowed to use more of a connection than with just the jo. and we also could use 2 hands. So there's a lot of ways we could do techniques with the eskrima sticks. Excellent, excellent. Remember, 1 round apiece, 1 round apiece. If you decide to pick up this form for a little practice to make sure you're safe, again, we've been doing this in September, and it's worked out very well for us. In New Jersey, we are allowed to do hand-to-hand, but with masks on. Everybody at the dojo, we've opted to maintain this because we're in a hot zone area in New Jersey where a lot of issues keep on happening. So we're very happy with this practice. So as I do is I have to keep this my eye. Okay, atemi. I come through. I don't want to come in. Now I got too close. I violated my COVID my eye. As I come around, I atemi here. So now I have to think COVID my eye again. So I should be in this range. If you practice this, don't get here. This is too close, see? Because then I got to push this, and that's not going to work. So you got to make sure that you're back here somewhere, getting the extension so I can strike on the edge or the tip of the eskrima stick. And there we have our extension. So with that being said, we're going to continue with this to do something called perpetual Aikido, which is we can continue the practice. He hangs on. What I do is, over here, I have to meet him on the way up. So as he's getting up, I have to move, keep the extension. So when he recovers, I'm back to our ikkyo. So as I come around here, I strike, he stays connected. He's going to recover over there somewhere. So I have to meet him there before that happens. As he's doing that, I keep this extension, keep my COVID in my eye as I'm moving, and I cut, and there we are again. Right, so that's how you can get a really good practice by combining both techniques together. All right, here we go. Connection up, there you go, and connect, and boom, and in. Like 20 minutes. Okay, Yame, line up, please. We'll all bow out together. And let's turn around to the camera. And again, I want to thank Yasuito, Keizawa, Greg O'Connor. Kudos to Sensei Gus Ramos from Miami Aikikai for this. And congratulations on your 15th anniversary. Hai, Shomanuchi Re. Hai. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you.